Oh yeah, here we go, Super Mario All-Stars! Now, people may be asking, why Mario All-Stars? Why? Because it's more than one game, and I can make an entire episode with one cartridge! Look at all these games here. See, what I'm going to be doing here is I'll be playing the first level of each and every one of these. Now, just because it's an old game, 1985 it says in the copyright, it also says 1993 because, well, Mario All-Stars was a game that came out on the SNES. In fact, at one point it was a bundle, a packaged-in bundle. That I think that version had Super Mario World in it. But the original version of the game, although I think it was on sale in stores and all that kind of stuff, for the most part, the idea behind it was you bought an SNES and then you mailed like a proof of purchase or something back to Nintendo, and they went and shipped you the game. So it was like a bundle-in game, but you had to put some extra work into getting it, and you know, that's how it worked. As you can see, the game does look quite a bit better. And the changed graphical style is for the most part carried through each game. Now, The Lost Levels was the original sequel to Super Mario Bros., where you play as, well, I mean, it's basically the same kind of game, only it's hella harder. I mean, got an extra life. What good's that gonna do me? This first level here is a bitch, and they're all bitches. They're real pain in the ass to get through this game. So much that I've never even really put serious effort into it. Played the game for a little while. Wow, that's hard. I'm not gonna continue to play it. It was that friggin' pain in the ass-ish. I probably should have gotten that. I'd hate to have to end this. I'll die and make an ass of myself. Boom! First level of The Lost Levels complete. Moving to Super Mario Bros. 2, we play a bit of a different game, and this level's actually going to be longer than the other ones. We play as Luigi, because Luigi is badass. Now, when originally this game was released in Japan, it was not a Mario game. It was like some weird, like, Hindi influenced game where it was very different from what we come to know and expect. It wasn't a Mario game. People just sort of it's come to be associated with Mario games, and a lot of the characters we're seeing, like the Shy Guys here, these guys here, are now Mario characters, whether they originally intended to be or not. I mean, it's a kind of a black sheep in the NES Mario game family because, well, how different it is. It is very different. The way it controls, the way the game plays. Oh shit, bomb. Boom. Or bomb, whatever. It's very different the way you can't just jump on an opponent to kill them. You gotta pick them up and throw them. The gameplay does involve a lot of vertical scaling upwards and downwards, as well as the horizontal movement that you see in all the other Mario games. So, you know, there's that. Overall, I mean, might as well do this while I'm here. Yeah, nope, no good. It's not a bad game by any means, just isn't what made the Mario games good. The controls are a little bit floaty, especially since I'm playing as Luigi, who jumps higher than the other characters, but his jumps are slower a little bit, so, you know. But just like Mario Brothers and The Lost Levels, it did take a pretty significant graphical overhaul and made this game better looking. Although, honestly, in the years since I originally got these games, this multiple package thing, I've grown even more fond of the original versions of the game's graphics. Just the art style was simpler, cleaner, looked better, in my opinion. Although, I understand technically these are superior. This is the boss, Birdo. Just gonna smack him with his own eggs. Her, whatever. Whatever it is. Boom. Yeah, thanks for that. I'm not gonna need that. Boom. Bonus change. Oh, never mind. In a true return to form, Super Mario Bros. 3 released in 1990 and then re-released in, I guess it was 93, with the rest of them in this package. Definitely a return to form. Took a lot of the things that they did in the original Super Mario Bros. And the Lost Levels and improved them drastically. Mario controls quite a bit better. He's much more responsive. The level design is better. They toned down the frustration. A lot of the frustration from the original Mario Brothers game came from Super Mario Brothers, I should say, because Mario Brothers was a different game. From the original Super Mario Brothers was toned down simply by virtue of the controls being more responsive. Mario can change direction when jumps, all that kind of stuff, and of course he adapted the same for this remake, the same art style that we'd seen in Super Mario Bros. And the Lost Levels. I mean, it's less of a graphical update considering that Mario 3 looked pretty good. But, I mean, you have these backgrounds and all these kinds of stuff. That parallax scrolling back there, I'm not sure if that was, I don't think any of that was really in the original game. Just a blue background, all that. But, you know, this game is still pretty good. Might as well end this. Boom! Mario All-Stars.